I think what would be very important is to have a group of mystics who would be giving their vision to people that would be more in positions of ruling it on a day-to-day basis, meaning leaders who can help to bring out the very practical aspects of governance, whatever is needed. And that those people who would be in positions of governance would be people who have arrived there through their merit, that they are shown to have enough intelligence, that they've studied in that field long enough, they understand from many different angles, and also that we work on a human scale. And this element in past societies has been covered through more of a matriarchal approach. Now, I'm not saying to have a matriarchal, but I think we should draw on communities that have been successful in attaining a certain level of happiness in their populations. How were they doing it? So for that, we would have to look at the Kogi Indians of Colombia. We would have to look at the matriarchal society of Okinawa, where you have the longest lived people that have been recorded in the world. So I'm saying recorded because there's reportedly longer lived people somewhere in the world, but there's no recording of birth certificates. But in Okinawa, it was tracked. And so what are their secrets? We should study these different cultures, draw on that indigenous wisdom, which has been present in humanity over thousands of years, find out what has been working. And also, I think we need to tap into a new vision of history, because the old vision of history is just based on wars, on conquering, on bloodshed, and all of that. So we can tap into the enlightened vision of history. And I've written a blog on this, and I'm very passionate about this subject. And that's something which OSHO has given to the world. He has given discourses on different enlightened mystics that have existed throughout history in different parts of the world. And he's given us a deep insight into those enlightened mystics. So we need actually a new vision of history of humanity based on the teachings of those enlightened mystics, and make a vast library of that wisdom in whatever way is possible. But we need that wisdom as our basic resource, whether that is from Eastern cultures, Western cultures, doesn't matter. Any culture which has shown deep insight, wisdom, and also wise governance, where the happiness of the people is made uppermost, these are the cultures we need to study and we need to emulate. And then also we need to tap into wise sciences which have been brought into the world. And I'm giving it an example. Victor Schauberger, who's known as the water wizard. He studied the functioning of water. He devised many inventions which could give us the same level of comfort that we enjoy today without destroying the environment. So he made a statement that we need to copy nature rather than forcing or destroying nature, rather than raping nature. We need to study nature, copy the way nature creates energy, and follow that direction. So wise sciences which are constructive rather than destructive, because it shouldn't be only a spiritual community. It needs to be a blend of the physical and the spiritual together, working in harmony.